Yeah, it's Mono Radical Messiah coming at you with another one. I'm going to talk about these No Kings protests that took place this past weekend. These white supremacist liberals out here protesting Donald Trump. These wannabe Democrats don't care about no black people. They don't care about giving black people reparations. You know, they don't care about none of that. All they want to do is have their white privilege not being messed with. That's all it is. You see Donald Trump and his white supremacist regime, they coming after immigrants. They firing people losing their jobs. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of these on the fence white supremacist liberals, these Democrats, whatever you want to call them, they on the fence about it because they don't want to see these people that's protesting don't want to seem like, you know, hardcore MAGA white supremacists. So they out there protesting, trying to, you know, show everybody they're not white supremacists, basically what these people are doing. So you see, I don't get down with none of them liberals because them liberals are just as white supremacists as the Republicans are. They practice anti-black racism. These people are not marching for us to get no reparations, for foundational black Americans to get reparations, are they? No. These Democrats, these immigrant Democrats, they ain't out there trying to get nothing for black people. They trying to, you know, stay in the country, trying not to get deported. So as a black person, you don't need to be out there marching with these people because they ain't doing nothing for us. These so-called liberals are not doing anything for black people. They're not. And I've seen some black people out there marching. Like, what you marching out there for with these white supremacist liberals? These people don't care about you. You see, with the Democrats, they don't want to do anything for black people, period. The Republicans don't want to do anything for black people either. But the black folks been voting Democrat for the past, 40, 50, 60 years, and they haven't done nothing for us. So black people, why are you out there marching with these white supremacist liberals? These people ain't doing nothing for black people. No reparations, no hate crime bill, no nothing. Just bringing more immigrants to replace us in the workforce. These anti-black racist Hispanics, these anti-black racist Asians, these Arabs, all these people come over practicing anti-black racism. That's why we don't need to be voting for no Democrats. We need black people. We really need our own political party. But if you got to pick the lesser of two evils, you got to either don't vote or vote independent or vote for the Republicans. So 3 options we have until we get our own political party. Because I don't want to vote for nobody white, period. Because that's a con game. It's a flip of a coin, like a 2-sided coin. You get the white supremacist liberals on one side, you get the white supremacist Republicans on the other. You're getting the same thing as a black person. You're not getting any benefits from voting Democrat or Republican because they're not going to do anything for us. But at least the Republicans ain't bringing in all these damn anti-black racist immigrants coming over taking the jobs. When they do get in these jobs and some of these positions, they hiring their own people like these Hispanics do. Like a Mexican person get a job, they start hiring their own people, and the number of Mexicans in the damn job, the whole place, number of Mexicans. You don't see nobody white, you don't see nobody black, see number of Mexicans in there. That's what they do when they come over here. We can't have that. This is United States of America. We gotta do better than that. And this is what happens when you vote for these Democrats, bring all these immigrants over here. And as far as these No Kings protests, I mean, what are these white supremacist liberals really protesting? These people are white. We live in a system of white supremacy. They get everything handed to them. Got all this white privilege. Got $1 billion worth of whiteness. They get everything handed to them. So what are these people protesting for? They just protesting just to show out? To let these people know, let people know they're not hardcore white supremacists? They ain't vote for Trump. Don't let these white supremacist folks, these liberals, fool you. These people are just as anti-black as the MAGA Republicans are. Don't let these people fool you. These people play a political football, a con game, thinking that these white supremacist liberals really care about black people, really care about things we got going on. They don't care about us. All they want to do is bring more immigrants in to replace us. And black people, we got to stand up. Stop letting these white supremacist liberals try to use us as mascots. We're not mascots for no political party. Not to be mascots for no Democratic Party. We got to do better than this. And these past No Kings protests has been nothing but failures. They're not getting anything done. Donald Trump is not getting impeached. There's nothing going to happen. A lot of these celebrities, these actors coming out talking about America was built by immigrants. America was built by foundational black American slaves. There was no United States in 1526 when the first slave ship came over from, was it Dominican Republic? The first slave ship. San Miguel del Guape, I think is what the name was, in 1526. That was the first slave ship that hit what will be United States, Georgia, Florida area. And those slaves did an uprising and killed those Spanish white supremacists, the Spanish slave owners. And all them slaves just ran off into with some of the native tribes, the black or aboriginal tribes is already here. So that was the first slave uprising in the United States in 1526. Look it up. There was no United States in 1526. What happened to all those black slaves? All those African slaves? A lot of people don't talk about that. We are not immigrants. There was black Aboriginal people, black Aboriginal Native American folks is already here. Then you have some people coming from Africa. But most of them people who came from Africa wasn't the United States. You got to think, you had the 1600s, you got the 1700s. There were slave ships being brought over here before the United States even became a country. So how black people are immigrants? There was no United States to immigrate to. The United States didn't become a country until 1776. There was all kind of slave rebellions in the 1700s and in the 1600s on this land. So black people are not immigrants. We did not immigrate here from a whole other country to another country. Foundational black Americans built this country. Our free slave labor. Who you think was building those plantations? But no white people out there. Most definitely wasn't no Mexicans. Mexicans didn't even exist until 1821. They didn't become a country, so wasn't no Mexicans out there building those damn plantations. It was black people. So I hate when these celebrities, these actors, come up talking about America was built by immigrants. America was not built by immigrants. When they signed the Declaration of Independence in 1776, wasn't no immigrants here. It was black people, it was white English people that were here in 1776. Now you had the French, you had the Spanish, they had took over some parts of the United States before the United States could get their money together. But they didn't sign no Declaration of Independence. It was just Thomas Jefferson, Ben Franklin, all the rest of them. But they had slaves, all of them owned slaves, all of them had plantations. So we were already here. So, first 4th of July ever, black people are already here. So, I don't want to hear nothing about, America was built by immigrants. It was not. It was built by foundational black Americans, free slave labor. Now, as far as these Democrats go, these white supremacist liberals, screw them. I'm not going out there protesting a damn thing. I need my reparations, check. I need my anti-black hate crime bill before it can do anything. But I just want to let you know that these white supremacist liberals are not your friends. Black people, we have no friends. We have no friends on the Republican side. We have no friends on the Democratic side. We are our own friend. We don't need no help. We don't need no friends. But that No Kings protest was a colossal failure. They had a No Kings protest back in the summertime, I think in June. That was a failure too. So how many No Kings protests they gonna keep having? It is what it is. But it's been Mo the Radical Messiah.
Yes, I support this. Then what are you willing to sacrifice? Everything!